The more details you can add to this person, the better you can study them and eventually become them. First things first, you should never be okay with being poor. Being poor means you have a lack mindset, and there is no lack in the universe. There's only abundance. When you're poor, you're out of alignment with God or the universe or whatever you want to call it. You're not in alignment with it because, like I said, there's only abundance. When you're poor, you're not in a state of ease, you're in a state of dis-ease. Therefore, being poor is a disease. This video is not to get you to feel happy about being poor. It's not to get you to think that being poor is good or even okay. This video is to help you remain in a state of feeling rich while you're waiting for your riches, for your abundance to appear in your 3D reality. This video is for those of you who are manifesting abundance but are not seeing it in your 3D reality yet. Also, don't mind my daughter in the background if you see her walking around. She's playing. So, with that being said, my name's Nikayla, and I'm here to empower and inspire you to become your highest self. Now, as I've already said, you should not be okay with being poor, ever. However, I am going to share with you guys some tips on how to feel like you're rich, how to cultivate joy and gratitude in your life right now, because doing so will not only bring you happiness, but more importantly, it will bring you your manifestations much faster. And isn't that what we all want? These tips are in no particular order, and this is almost 20 tips. So get your tea, get your notebook, because class is in session. Okay, first tip, gratitude. When you focus on what you already have and you're grateful for what you already have, you're not going to be focused on what you don't have. Also, when you do this, when you keep appreciating the things that you already have, you're going to receive more things that you will appreciate. The universe will pick up on your state of gratitude and will begin to understand that, okay, this person is constantly feeling appreciative, constantly feeling grateful. So I'm going to give this person more things that will perpetuate that feeling. Now, keep in mind, the universe is going to do that for you anyways. If you're in a state of lack or poverty, the universe is going to continue to give you more things, people, and circumstances to keep you in a state of poverty. So it's your job to remember, oh, there's a wasp. Oh, oh gosh. Okay. Oh. Oh my God. I do not like wasps. Okay. Anyways. So, geez Louise. Hold on. Get out. Get away. Get away. You want to be in my video so bad. Get off my phone. Oh! Okay. Nothing. Oh gosh. No, there's flies. It's okay, babe. It's just a wasp. So it's your job to remember that you're the one in control of your emotional state and to keep yourself in the emotional state that you want to receive more of. And being grateful is one of the easiest high vibrational states to tap into. Next tip, prioritize your health and well-being. Health is wealth. Again, health is wealth. All the money in the world means nothing if you're in a hospital bed, unable to breathe by yourself, move on your own, feed yourself, use the bathroom on your own. I wanted to record this video yesterday, but I had a cold and I was in so much pain. All I could think about and beg for was being my healthy self again. I'm still a little sick, but I'm definitely feeling a lot better and I'm so grateful. Eat right, be active. Why do you think rich people are always playing some kind of sport? It does help them network and build connections with others, but they mainly do it because they understand the importance of being active. Find something that you enjoy. It could be dancing, soccer, basketball, Pilates, or even walking. It really doesn't matter as long as you're moving your body. And if you're doing something you enjoy, that makes it even easier for you to stay consistent with it. Take some time out of the day to truly focus on your skincare routine and other beauty rituals. Learn to say no. If something is not in alignment with you, or if you feel like you don't have the energy to do something, then don't. Get enough sleep, get enough rest. Rest when you can if you feel like you need to. Stop trying to push through. Stop trying to grind yourself to dust. It's okay to take breaks. It's okay to rest. In fact, it's essential. Next tip, have a routine. Use a planner. As humans, we function better with a routine. So do yourself a favor by developing the discipline to have a daily routine. Start small, then gradually do more so you don't become overwhelmed. Wake up, eat, and go to bed at the same time every day. Get work done at the same time every day. When you have a routine, your mind knows what to expect for the day. That way, you waste less time deciding what you should do throughout the day, and that in turn gives you more brain power to focus on the things that actually matter. Next tip, put effort into your appearance. Make sure you smell good, look put together. Hair is nice, nails are clean, skin is glowing and moisturized. It doesn't have to be expensive. Just put in the effort to make sure you look decent and clean. Even when you go to bed, put effort into your appearance. Wear silk or satin to bed, especially if you put oils and butters on your skin, which, if you're not, what are you doing? Wear pretty pajamas, matching sets, nightgowns, maybe a little perfume. Wear things that make you feel good. Now, this is probably the most important tip. Focus on being rather than doing. You really need to sit with yourself and figure out what kind of person you need to be in order to live the life that you want to have. You really need to be honest with yourself. Ask yourself and even write down the answers. The wasps. What time of day does the rich version of me wake up? What time do they go to bed? What do they have for breakfast? Do they even eat breakfast? How many hours out the day do they eat? Do they fast? What do they do for fun? How do they wear their hair? How do they walk? How do they talk? The list goes on and on. The more details you can add to this person, the better you can study them and eventually become them. Every week, take one or two of these qualities of the dream version of yourself and implement them into your current reality. That's probably the easiest way to become the dream version of yourself. Focus on who you need to become, then become it. You already have the list, you created it, follow it. And this is where discipline plays a huge factor, because that dream version of you is probably doing some things that the current you doesn't really want to do. Like maybe waking up earlier or eating healthier or reading more or whatever. You have to have the discipline to embody that version of you every single day. If you want to truly bend time and space and become that dream version of you as quickly as possible. Next tip, start gardening. I know that sounds like a weird tip, but hear me out. There are so many benefits to gardening. I mean, look behind me. You can see some. This is some of my garden. It looks so pretty. This looks so beautiful, and I just feel so good coming out here. But obviously, one of the benefits is that you have your own fresh food or flowers or whatever you're growing. But there's just something so fulfilling as well about creating and nurturing life. And like I said, it's just so peaceful coming out here. But with regards to the topic of today's video, when you garden, you literally will be able to see abundance. You'll start to look at life differently. You'll look at your food and be like, wow, I can create an infinite supply of food from this one strawberry, or, oh gosh, the wasps, or this one apple, or you get the point. But when you can see abundance from one small thing, that literally rewires your brain to be able to see abundance in everything. On top of that, it literally puts manifesting into real life perspective. Taking a seed and putting it in soil and watering it every day is literally the process of manifestation. The seed is your desire. The soil is the universe nurturing the seed. The water is the actions you take every day to make sure that the seed thrives and grows. And it's just so exciting to see a little seedling pop out of the soil. It really helps me to remember that even if my manifestation isn't fully here yet, I can literally see that it's growing. So keep going, keep nurturing it. You can grow a flower faster than you can grow an oak tree. Some manifestations are going to materialize faster than others, but keep nurturing it. Next tip. Before serving your food, place it in the bowl or the plate or whatever you're eating out of nicely. You don't have to plate it like you're in a five-star restaurant unless you want to. And yes, it's all going to the same place, but having visually appealing food is a part of the dining experience as well. And you'll appreciate it more because it looks nice. And what did I say about gratitude? The more you appreciate, the more things you will receive to appreciate. I don't care if you're eating a struggle meal, make it look cute. Get a flower from outside and put it on the plate or something. Rewire your brain to understand that you are deserving of receiving nice things. Next tip, drink teas. There's just something so calming and nourishing about a nice warm beverage. Yeah, tea, like actually tea, like not tea as in gossip, actual hot healing teas. But there's just something so calming and nourishing about that beverage, especially when you know that it has healing properties. It feels good to know that you're taking care of yourself, that you're prioritizing yourself. As I've said already, health is wealth. Next tip, have good posture. When you're slouching or hunched over, you're not allowing the energy to flow through your body optimally. Also, you're giving yourself back pain, not allowing your food to digest properly. It makes your tummy looks like it's poking out more than it really is. It affects your confidence and it's just visually unappealing. So use this as a friendly reminder to fix your posture right now. Thank you. Next tip. Slow down when you speak. Slow down in general. Stop rushing to get things done or to get somewhere. Understand that your energy is priceless and that it is a privilege for anyone to be in your presence. Leave them waiting for your next words to leave your mouth and saturate and linger in their brains. Slow down. It is never attractive or luxurious to be rushing. Next tip, use your imagination. Imagine yourself living the life you desire, especially when you first wake up and before you go to bed, as these are the best times to program your subconscious into believing that you are actually living that life. Because your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what is real and what's in your imagination. That's why when you think about a past instance that made you sad or angry, for example, you literally start to experience those emotions and relive that situation again, even if there's nothing in your current reality that is making you sad or angry. You could literally be on the most beautiful vacation, and then you start to think of the time that you remember you found out your ex was cheating on you. When you think of that memory, your subconscious thinks that that is happening to you right now and recreates those emotions that you felt in that situation. So don't give those memories your energy. Be grateful that they have made you into the beautiful being that you are today, that they have forced you to love yourself more. Be grateful and move on and fill your subconscious with the version of you that you want to be, and you will become just that. Next tip. Ooh, gosh, dang it. The wasps. She said, "What just happened, Mom?" Next tip, give more. The more you give, the more you receive. But don't just give more so that you can get more. Be genuine. And it doesn't have to be money, it can be your time, your presence, your knowledge, your love. Like I already said, your energy is priceless. It is the most valuable thing in the universe. It is worth more than any amount of money. But also be careful of who you give your energy to. Don't just give it to anyone because some people will literally want to drain you of all your precious energy. Energy vampires are very real. Next tip, Speak life into yourself. If you haven't watched my last video, I highly recommend you do so. I'll put it somewhere on the page here and I'll also link it in the description. In that video, I do go into more depth about the importance of speaking life into yourself. Be confident and know that God, the universe, life always works out for you perfectly. When you speak life into yourself, you raise your self concept and you allow yourself to understand that you are deserving of nice things. You are deserving of love, of happiness. Next tip, have a hobby. Don't just wake up and go to work and go to sleep, or don't just wake up and take care of your family and go to sleep. The more you feel good and fulfilled, the more you will be in a high frequency state, the faster your desires will come to you. And fun fact, your desires actually want you more than you want them. They're trying to get to you, but you need to remain in a high frequency state in order for them to find you. It's like if your desires are up here, but you're down here, your desires can't find you because you're on two different levels. But when you remain in a high frequency state and you are in alignment, you're in alignment with your desires, now they can see you perfectly clear and boom, now they're in your life. Next tip, paper trade. And if you don't know what that is, it's essentially using imaginary money to trade. I put this as a tip because rich people invest. Well, smart rich people invest. And when you paper trade, it helps you to get comfortable with whatever platform you will be using to trade or invest. And it helps you to experience what that process is actually like. And you can use your imagination and pretend like it's your own money. So that way, when it is your own money, it's natural for you because you already know how to use the platform and what to expect. Also, take the time to understand the basics of the markets and the importance of having a diversified portfolio. You never want to put all of your eggs into one basket. You never want to put all of your money into one thing because if that thing crashes, there's all your money. So do yourself a favor and have an idea of what you want to invest in before you actually start investing. Next tip, meditate. A clear mind is a better functioning mind. I also go into more depth about this in my previous video, which is linked in the description. Next tip, make sure your home and your car smells good and is clean and organized. Your environment is a direct reflection of your mind. If the things in your home are scattered everywhere, then so are your thoughts and ideas. But when everything is organized and clean, then so are your thoughts and ideas. For example, which picture makes you feel better? Which picture do you feel like you could be more productive in? Which picture would the dream version of you prefer? Exactly. And the last tip that I have for you guys today is to go on Zillow and look at homes that you would want to live in. Don't be concerned about the price because once you do that and you tell yourself you can't afford it, then guess what? You're never going to be able to afford it. The whole point of this is as you're scrolling through the pictures of the home, imagine yourself actually living there. Imagine how you would furnish it. Oh my gosh, the wasps. You can even look at furniture as well. Actually, you should be looking at furniture as well. And there are free online quizzes that you can take to help you discover your interior design style. I recommend taking a couple different ones, but this can really help you to find out what your style is if you don't know it already or if you don't know what it's called. Imagine what each room would be used for and what you would be doing in them. Truly feel yourself living in that home. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you made it to the end of the video, first of all, I love you so much. And I want you to comment, I know that I am already rich because my energy is rich. Thank you so much once again for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Cinnamon buns. Cinnamon buns. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.